just had to run for the camera. Is this the best, biggest tarpon anyone's ever caught in a cast net? I thought it was a mullet. I threw it, 2 of them came in. Oh. 2 of them came in. I thought it was a mullet. Big bloody tarpon. Look at the size of him. Huge. Come on, mate. They're very sensitive, these tarpon. Very sensitive indeed. If he doesn't swim off, he'll be bait, but he looks all right. There he goes. Awesome. I honestly thought that was a mullet. I saw 2 come in through the cast net. Monster tarpon. Unbelievable. Oh, the things you get in the cast net. Afternoon, guys. Well, here I am out at Mackay, and I've been recommended this spot. Apparently you get black dews around here. Now I'm having withdrawals from black jewfish, well, from mulloway in general. I haven't actually caught a black jewfish before. I've caught a lot of mulloway, as all you followers from down south would know, but I've yet to dabble in the black mulloway. So I've got some fresh mullet I caught. I'm going to just put half a mullet on this one. Nice big bait, so it's either going to get sharked or get a big black jew, I guess. That's 7 metres deep here, so we'll see how we go. Now I assume the mulloway, the black jews, are like the mulloway down south. You just let them take the bait and they'll hook themselves up. That's what I'm assuming. Fingers crossed. I've got minimal bait, so it's about 4:30 at the moment. I just wanted to wet a line and see what we can do. Tomorrow I can really top the bait up and have a good go. But if I can dabble in something this afternoon before dark, I'd be very happy about that. So I'm running 40 pound and a 6,000 reel, and I'm running 50 pound trace. So pretty solid setup. Should be able to get them in, I reckon. I'm going to get 2 rods out, and I'll put a smaller bait on this one. So I've got a small live mullet here actually. Very small live mullet. Snack one we're calling. Anything can eat that. You catch elephants with peanuts, they say, so anything can take that mullet. Okay, baits are in. Fingers crossed we get one. Oh, we got one. We got one. Oh, he's got me, one or the other. Looks like a solid fish. Not sure what it is actually. Let's hope a mulloway. Oh, he just pinged me on a rock. I mean, possibly it could have been a shark. Don't know. Bugger. It's very rocky down here. Oh, very disappointed. That was solid. Oh, ping me again. It's too rocky down here. Oh. I've got to move a bit wider, but I'm out of bait. I just got pinned so easy then. Oh, devastation. Well, I don't think my baits are big enough anymore. I've just got 2 potty mullet on, and I don't think they're big enough compared to the last bait. So it's nearly dark, so I think we'll pack it up. The plan is tomorrow, get back out here, maybe go a little bit wider, just so I'm clear of the rocks a bit more, give me a bit more of a chance. Because I just got pinged pretty easy twice. So hopefully I can get some good fresh bait tomorrow, good bucket load, and have another crack and try and get some big fish out here. Well, no action, and the wind's blowing about 15 knots now, so we might just tuck around the breakwall and anchor up in there. Give me a bit of, pretty rough out here. It's rocking around like crazy, like a washing machine. Not very enjoyable, so we might just tuck around to calmer water where we can relax a bit more. Or maybe I'll give it a bit longer. I just put a prawn on and I got a little tusky. So that's something, I guess. Geez, they're beautiful fish. Have a look at them. They really are, like, if he ever calms down. Here he is, little beauty. Oh, that's alright. That's not bad. Ooh. Ooh, maybe things are heating up. Maybe I can handle the rough weather a bit more. On the prawn again. Ooh. Ooh, nice grunter. Nice grunter. Bloody beauty. Look at that. Awesome. He's a nice one. Looks like he's taking my hook right back. He might have to be dinner, the bloody thing. Let's have a look. Yep, he's going to be dinner, guys, but he's a good size. He's over 40 centimetres easy, so I'll give him a quick measure to be sure. Yeah, he's over 40 centimetres, so rather than chop the hook off and leave it in him, I'll prep him up for the table, I think. Another one. Ooh, varieties coming in. Little emperor, little grassy, I think. Just get him back. They love the prawn variety. See, I don't feel very well after that. I had a little bit of a chunder just as we came in there. That was rough out there. It was just like a washing machine right near the break wall there. Oh, I don't know if I can do much more now. Anyway, main thing is I got a grunter. Maybe I'll do a night session somewhere. Try something different. Mix this episode right up. See what happens. Well, I continue north a bit, and high recommendations this river, the Proserpine River. First thing I notice is the density of these mangroves is like I haven't seen on my way up. Very tall, different breed of mangrove I think, but very thick. Like usually you can penetrate the mangroves and get in there, but these are just unpenetrable. It's just a thick forest, which means millions of mosquitoes, absolutely millions of them. So you got to keep your bug spray out. I'm wearing long sleeves because they just don't seem to care. When they get in that pack mentality, they just push through. It's like the sandflies. They just. So this is the most croc density river in Queensland. Geez, I pushed it for light, very late in the afternoon, about to go dark. Duke, come back. So this is the most croc dense river in Queensland, they say. So we should see a croc here on low tide. When we go up the river during the day, we should see some big crocs. Apparently there's some big resident crocs in this river, big 4.5 metre ones. And so if we survive this river, we should be okay. Well, you never know, but this is one of the more dangerous rivers for Duke, so I've really got to keep an eye on him. Got to keep him up. And what do I think about the journey so far? Well, I don't think I could live up here. I really don't. I don't know if you've been following the comments or on the videos, but the heat, humidity, it just drains my energy. The bugs just a lot of things. I don't think I could live up here through the summer months. Yeah, in winter it wouldn't be too bad, but through those summer months, very humid. Duke struggles. Sometimes I think he's going to have a heart attack. He pants so hard. He really does worry me sometimes. So I have even thought about turning around and going back down south. I am looking forward to doing a south run after this north run, because less bugs, no crocodiles, better temperatures, and I'm good at that stuff, you know. I'm better down south. That's where I grew up, and I only had minimal time up here when I was a youngster. I had like 1 year up here, if that, and I had a girlfriend that didn't like the outdoors much, so I didn't do that much fishing up here. So it's been a big learning curve for me, and I'm hoping this is the river I get my barramundi in, my first barramundi on the way up north. Caught lots when I used to live up. I used to live past Port Douglas at a place called Kuya Beach for about 6 months, and then I went to the Gulf and the tip of Australia. I was only 20 then with a girlfriend. She hated the outdoors, and I think I was the youngest person on the road we've seen doing it by themselves, basically. So that was quite an achievement for me when I was 20. I really was proud of that, and I'm glad I did that. So whether I go back up there this time doesn't really worry me. I may not. I'm sure the road's better now than what it used to be. But I'll just weigh it up, see how we go after Cooktown. I said I wanted to hit Cooktown, so I do want to hit Cooktown. But as you can see, I don't know if you're picking up the mozzies. There's plumes of them around me. I got to get some mozzie coils going. I've got to get some bait maybe. I might have a fish off this jetty tonight. I reckon you get a barramundi straight off the jetty, I really do. Alright, I'll flash back when I decide what I'm doing. Well, morning guys. Here we are at the Proserpine River, and I want to throw lures today and use bait at the same time. So I want to anchor up at the mouth of a little creek somewhere and chuck a live bait out and also throw lures. That way it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. But it also looks like a nice little drop next to this mangrove edge. Seems to be about at least 3 metres deep. So we might just troll this edge until I find some bait. Because you never know on these, you can see all the trees hanging in the water, all the barra. Excuse me, Duke. Duke's tied up right there. Come here, boy. So he's going to be getting in the way a bit today. But the barra will be all hanging under these overhangs of these trees. They're all they love sitting in there. So you've got to get your lure as close as you can without getting snagged, basically. So if I can find some, I've already got a few mullet, but they're only really small. So I'd like a few more. A bit bigger would be nice. Anyway, we'll troll the lure along this edge while I'm looking for mullet. And who knows, maybe I'll hook one, you never know. Quite a few snags up here, so I might have just a little cast in here. Try and get a bit closer in. Okay, we got some mullet. Not the biggest mullet, but they will do, I reckon. Hopefully catch something. Yeah, they're only little fellas. So I just got a 4.0 hook there, 50-pound trace, and this is 40 pounds set up, this one. 4,000 reel Saltiga on a Saltus rod. All right, let's go. Just got him right next to the mangroves there. The barra coming out, they should be hugging that edge there, I reckon. Jeez, that feels alright, guys. Oh, it's a barra. There you go, first bait. Oh, not first bait. Look at that, beautiful. I knew it. I knew it. I knew this would be the river. Oh, well, I got a barra here. I got a barra on, unbelievable. I knew I'd get one in this river. I just knew it. Whoop. Oh no. Oh, he's giving me all sorts. See if I can get him in here. Whoa, beauty. What a beautiful start for a barramundi. Oh, awesome. Well, it worked. It worked. It paid dividends. I'm very happy with that. Let's see if I can get this hook out. He may have taken it right down the bugger. Oh no, I'll get that hook. I'll get that. There we go. He's a fat, healthy one. Look at the width of that. Pretty fat and healthy. What a beauty. I got him, my first barra. Oh, it's not my first barra, but first barra on my way up north, so stoked. Awesome, very happy with that. Paid dividends, didn't take long. We've been fishing there about 10 minutes, so stoked. Right, let's let him go. Now, I would like to release him properly, but this is the most heavily density of crocodiles in Queensland, this river, so you definitely don't want to be hanging out the boat onto a fish. You just got to chuck them back. You can see that 50 pound, heavily abrasion, even with only that small one. Oh, awesome. Stoked. Oh, I'm happy, man. I wanted to get my barra today and I did, so happy days. All right, let's see if we can get another one. That was only a tiny little mullet too, right in next to the mangroves. As I thought, they'd be hugging it on the way out, outgoing tide. Dukey's not happy about this being tied up. He thinks he's done something wrong. He's sulking, won't look at me. I'm sorry, boy. And unfortunately, he's got no idea why. He doesn't even know what a crocodile is. So that's why I have to keep him tied up. Anyway, we'll go again. These are just tiny little mullet. But when the barra are feeding, they'll take them down. Yeah, they're just tiny little mullet, just casting it right into the mangrove. Unfortunately, the boat's pointing the wrong way, so you can't see I'm casting over there, but let's see if we can get another one, a bigger one. Ooh, happy days. I'd say do a catch and cook barramundi, but we've got the shark to cook up this episode, so we can't have two catch and cooks in one episode. We'll save the barramundi for another time. Anyway, happy days. I just saw my line taking up a bit of slack, so I grabbed and hooked into him straight on. Let's see if we can do that again. Oh, nice little salmon. Took the livey straight after. It's all happening here. Whoop, there he goes. Pretty exciting fish in here, actually. I would love some big live mullet. I've only got babies. If I have big live mullet, means big barramundi, or bigger anyway. Something took the dead bait. There's dead bait on this one. What is it? Oh, it's a shark. Oh, the bull shark. Middle of the day, bull shark. Look at that. I'm glad I didn't land that, actually. That's what you get on the dead baits up here, I guess. Oh, there's another one. This might be a barra. This may be a barra. Yes, it is another barra. Another barra. They're coming in. Oh no, he's got me around the anchor, does he? Oh no. Oh, they go hard, these things, I tell you. And even in the daytime, his eyes are glowing red. It shows they're a nocturnal species. Oh, this is action-packed. I'm just going to have to put one rod out. I'm getting worked over here. Oh, what a beauty. See if I can get the hook out. Come here, mate. Oh, he's a beautiful specimen. God, they're a beautiful fish. I love them. Yeah, I'll get that. There we go. Another beauty. Probably around that 60, 65 or something. Around 60, I guess. Anyway, beautiful fish. It's happened. I've only been fishing half an hour here. Oh, I'd love some big live mullet. I reckon I'd be on some good ones. I really do. I'm only using tiddler mullet. Anyway, let's let him go. Oh, action packed, I tell you. All right, one more mullet. And every time they get you, they don't have any teeth. They just got abrasion. But look at that, just hammer me every time. As I said, they're only tiny mullet. I would like the mullet about 5 times bigger than this, at least. Just babies they are, but the barrows are taking them. Oh, I think I'm just going to use one rod. It's all too much for me. I knew this river would be good. I really did. And it's paying dividends. I might spend a few trips here, we'll see. Get some big mullet, I might get a big barramundi, you never know. Well, I'm not too concerned about me in the heat. I've got a hat, I've got long sleeves. But I'm concerned about Duke, so he's dark coloured, he's that black colour. So I've got him tied up here. Oh, Jesus. I just nearly got done there. Oh God, it's action packed. Action packed. Almost out of mullet. Bloody hell. Well, get him back out. That would have been another barra, I reckon. Just lobbing it right in near the mangroves there. And those barra, they'll be hugging that weed edge on the outgoing tide, just waiting for the bait fish. But what I was saying was, yeah, I'm not too concerned about myself. I'm more worried about Duke. So he's tied up there in the middle. He's got the umbrella over him. Look, he's not happy. He thinks he's in trouble for some reason. But what do? I've got to look after him. It's better this than him getting eaten by a croc. And he'll stay cool under that umbrella. Give me peace of mind anyway. If he stops tangling himself up in the rope, I'll untangle him. Come here, boy. Lift your leg up. There you go. And that one. There you go, boy. Well, I think that'll about do. It's about 9:30 now, and once that sun comes up, it's too hot for me and Duke in this humidity. We've got to go hide in the shade somewhere. But pretty happy with this river. I think I'll do another episode here for sure. And if I can get some big mullet, I reckon I'll get some big barra in here. I really do. Maybe that meter barra, who knows? We'll see. Well, here we are at the Catch and Cook. I'd say welcome to the hobo kitchen, but we're not at the back of the car. There's a beautiful park bench and a barbecue over here, so I thought I'd utilise it right next to the water. And it's not that busy here, so I won't get that embarrassed when I'm doing it. So we're going to make a fish burger out of that shark. So I've got the shark fillet here. I've just put egg in the bag here, and we're just going to crumb it basically. I've got a beautiful herb crumb there, and I've got the frying pan heating up on the barbecue over there, just to save the mess, save the clean up. I just have to clean the frying pan and no one complains about a fishy smell or whatever on the barbecue. So we've got a bun here. We'll get that straight on the barbecue because we want him nice and toasted, and then we'll get working on the fish, I reckon. So I'm not going to do anything too fancy with this burger, just because I want to enjoy the flavour of the shark basically. So we're going to keep it a light crumb. We're not going to put any flour on it. We're just going to get breadcrumbs and egg basically, which will give it a lighter crumb on there, and it won't contaminate the flavour at all, so I can really see what the shark tastes like. It'll be nice. Anyway, we'll get a good serve. I'm going to crumb it all up. I won't eat it all at the moment because I'm not a pig. Well, sometimes I am. So we'll crumb it all up, and that way I can just fry it up, shark burgers, for dinner and lunch whenever I like, which would be quite nice. Alright, we'll give it a good shake around. Get that egg all over it. Straight in. Oh, I left a bit of skin on that. Oh, silly me. I'll have to lop that off. Tiny bit of skin I left on there. And you don't want to be chewing on shark skin. It's like leather. Alright, let's get it in there. Alright, that's crumbed up beautifully. I'll put that in the bin and we'll get it on the frying pan, I think. Alright, I've got some bran oil, rice bran oil. It's one of the more healthy oils. It's got antioxidants and stuff like that in it, and it's a high temperature oil, which is what you want when you're frying stuff up. It just gives it a better crunchiness really, and it's quicker. You don't get sogginess at all. So it's been preheating for a while. You just let that oil heat up, and then we'll get the fish straight in there. Geez, it's going to be a full frying pan. That's alright. Shark burgers on tap, I say. Can't wait. I'm not sure this frying pan's going to get hot enough on here actually with the double steel insulation. So I'm just going to put it straight on the hot plate, I think, and I'll clean it up after. So we'll put the oil straight on. This is going to be pretty damn hot. I've been preheating for a while. Alright, let's get it straight on there, I say. Whoa, what a chunk of meat. Absolute. Tell you what, this is only a small bull shark too. Get a decent one, like maybe twice. You wouldn't want to eat them too big, because you get them too big and they get heavy metals in them, and those heavy metals build up in if you eat them, they build up in your system. So you don't really want to eat the big ones. You want to eat the smaller ones. Alright, I'll flash back when this is ready to flip over. It's a little bit hotter than I expected, so she's cooking pretty quick. And it's the bran oil just sort of flows away, so I've got to put a bit more in. It goes down the centre hole. Pick it up without breaking it. beautiful. Let's get it over the table. All right, let's make it up. I've just got some spinach here, some baby spinach. So we'll get that on. And I've got some tartare sauce and lemon. So we're going to keep it very simple and just enjoy it. Or well, hopefully enjoy it. We'll find out. Hopefully we don't taste any ammonia at all. And if anyone's tasted shark before without prepping it properly, you'll know what I mean. So taking the head off really does improve the flesh quality, so it's a must straight away. Alright, get a squidge of lemon on there. Straight over the top, nice and easy. Bit of tartare sauce. Oh, I haven't even opened this one. There's a drone flying around behind me, you can probably hear it. Sounds like a big fly. Alright, as you can see I've got plenty of shark left, so I've probably got 3 burgers left. So I've got 4 burgers out of this shark. And the tartare sauce, keep it simple. Pretty textbook burger really. Alright, let's see. If I can taste any off flavour, I won't keep any more. But that was very easy to clean really. The head came off easy. I just had a sharp knife and it came off real easy, as well as the fillet. You know, just give it a crack. No off flavour at all. No ammonia smell, no. So clean. Sorry, my camera turned off there for some reason, must have overheated or something. Yeah, I did do a catch and cook on a shark once before, but I didn't take the head off till I got home. And the ammonia smell and flavour through the meat tainted it so bad. I had to put vinegar on, milk, all sorts of stuff, and it still had that slight flavour. This one I took the head straight off, filleted it straight up, and this is when they say shark's beautiful and clean. I know why. This is absolutely beautiful. And I think we should be putting this back on the menu in all our fish and chip shops. I really do. Shark and chips, beautiful. There's a lot of sharks at the moment, and it takes the pressure off the other fish when you start equaling it out a little bit. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you ain't fishing, you're wishing. I'll see you on the water. Catch ya.